should track him down. This won't end with a Pulitzer.
My dear brethren, we are gathered here in honor of the one true Father. He who blesses our lives with light when we are surrounded by darkness. He who moistens the parts.
Who dares disrupt this ritual?
Batman, is that you? Get me out of here!
This is sacred ground, heathen. You do not belong here. But God has sent you so that I may bathe in your blood too. My children, the devil comes clad in black. Slay him where he stands. Quickly, the time of sacrifice draws near.
Interviews, radio, your own friggin' talk show, you name it! Just let me go!
I never killed a Pulitzer.
Woke progressive and people like him. The Bible says put people down that do stuff like that. Back in the old days, people like woke progressive would have been stoned. That's unnatural. That's not being pro-black. Being pro-black is being with a black woman when you're a black man, not being a fruitcake on YouTube. And with that said, peace, I'm out. Because thinking about him is very sick, and I don't even like to think about this clown. This person is very sick, fruity, gay, he a female. I don't like to be around people like that. I'm from LA, I'm from the projects. I don't hang out with people like him. I like to be around people that like women, not trying to be women. I'm 100% sure that woke progressives be wearing heels and dresses and makeup, wigs on weekends, getting pumped and dumped by women. By fake women, not real women. And by women, because some women treat men like him as hoes too. He likes that type of stuff. Like he likes women using dildos on him, men using their real dildos on him. He might as well just go to prison, let Big Mac get that Big Mac, turn him out. You might as well go marry Big Mac in prison and become Miss Progressive. And make sure you use KY Jelly Woke Progressive. Make sure you take your stitches out in a couple weeks, bitch ass nigga. You try to come for Randy SoCal again, you punk ass nigga. I seen those live streams with my name in them, bitch ass nigga. He said my name in 4 live streams. In his live streams, real life live streams, and a couple other people's live streams, Maurice live stream. I watch everything in this sector. Even one of his subscribers that be always in his live streams expose him on real life is not a cyberspace live stream. But I said this stuff way before he said this. He got that from me. Real life is not a cyberspace guest got that from me because I'm the one that made a video about woke progressive weeks ago, and then he watched it and he did a response. Then he went on a real life channel talking about that. But he added some more to that story about woke progressive, telling him to only marry black women, to only think this way, to only weird, like some weird stuff. Because any man that defends women and that's one-sided when it comes to black men and black women is gay. Because how can a straight black man side with messed up women when it's black women, the ones that's messing up the black community the most, along with some black men too, but it's mostly black women that's out of control. But he wants to call out black men, but he doesn't want to call out black women. A lot of these gay simps like Woke Progressive do this to get donations. They know that if they call these women out on their wrongdoings, they will lose their support from these women. These women will turn on you if you call them out on their fuckery, their lies. That's one thing about me is I'm never a simp. That's one thing I don't like about being pro-black. Like, you have to be a simp. Like, you have to, it's basically like Christianity. Like, you have to accept a lot of fuckery and a lot of nonsense and hypocritical stuff. And I'm a type of person, I don't have to accept nothing that I don't believe in, that I don't agree with. I'm a leader, I'm a boss, and I'm going to speak up against the shit that goes on with my community. I'm a very outspoken person. And I can't simp for black women. I just can't do it. I like black women. Some black women are very beautiful, but black women are out of control. And also, these pro-blacks to believe that the black woman is God. I don't believe the black woman is God. Some black women are goddess, but they're not God. We the prize. The man is the prize. The black man's the prize. We are the gods. Women are below us. We are superior to women. We are the leaders of the community. I can't be with no woman that thinks that she's the prize, that she's better than me. I'm better than her. She's my assistant. There's less men on earth for a reason because we are the prize. The seed comes from the man. We are the ones that produce children and bring life into this world. The man does that.
As the world's population grows, there is less available land. The nations of the world turned their eyes to the wider ocean. In 1860, the world's first artificial island was built off the British coast of Victoria. It was also the first artificial island. Construction on Dubai's Palm Island began in 2001. It is also the largest artificial island in the world. The island stretches over 12 square kilometers and extends 5.5 kilometers into the Arabian Gulf. A big island shaped by a palm tree trunk. 17 palm tree-shaped islands are separated. Because of its enormous size, it is regarded as the eighth wonder of the world. It can be seen from space. According to statistics, Palm Island can live about 60,000 residents. In addition, other supporting facilities have been built. And now, more than a decade later, another artificial Chinese island has officially replaced the Palm. The world's largest artificial island. That is the Seaflower Island that Evergrande Group spends $160 billion to build. Heiwa Island is located in the Bay Area between Paipa Harbor and Yangpu Harbor, Danzhou City, Hainan Province. South from the town of Paipu, north to the town of Beimijing. About 600 meters from the coast, the total span of 6.8 kilometers. The island comprises 3 separate offshore islands. The planned reclamation area is about 8 square kilometers. From the sky, it looks like 3 flowers blooming in the sea. Heiwa Island is named after that. Compared to the Palm, Heiwa Island is much better both in scale and economic efficiency. The island has 58 of the world's top hotels. Can accommodate tens of thousands of tourists at the same time. A sea world of 127,000 square meters has also been built. The large shopping center, concert hall, spa city, museum and other top supporting facilities. It is the most complete artificial island in the world. If you want to live here, Island 2 and Island 3 are large communities. With a maximum height of 32 floors, it can accommodate about 110,000 people. In addition to play and live. Island 1 also houses the world's largest conference city. It can accommodate up to 21 heads of state and about 20,000 people for meetings. Heiwa Island is located in an excellent dimension and has a subtropical climate. The surrounding environment, air, and seawater are no match for any artificial island. But such a huge project also raises questions about the ecology of the ocean. China's Environmental Protection Bureau has put the island's population below 90,000. The planned population of Heiwa Island has reached 116,800. In addition, the Environmental Protection Agency requires the construction of supporting facilities and infrastructure, such as sewage plants, waste treatment plants and so on. But Heiwa Island project has not started construction. It is also proposed to develop coral reserves. It was discovered in mid-2017 when the 4th Ring Safety Group of the CPC Central Committee inspected Hainan. Heiwa Island project has serious irregularities. Land reclamation without approval. And break down such a large project. Split into 36 small projects reported in batches, there clearly violates the rules. In August 2019, Evergrande Group united with the State Oceanic Administration, Ecological Environment Bureau and Resource Planning Bureau. 650,000 seedlings of white butterfly shell were released to the coastal area of Heiwa Island. And extensive coral restoration work. Perhaps in the future, we will see the official opening of this super artificial island. In fact, whether it is Heiwa Island or other land reclamation projects, marine ecological environment protection has always been the top priority in China. From the 1950s to the end of the last century, China's land reclamation area is about 12,000 square kilometers. An average of 230 to 240 square kilometers of land is reclaimed each year. However, given the scale of the land reclamation will hurt the surrounding environment. In 2002, China formally implemented the law on the use and management of sea areas. The country every year on the scale of land reclamation control more than 100 square kilometers earlier. The rule admits of no change. Not even the world's largest sea flower island. Land reclamation, though, will quickly increase the area. But it can also have huge after effects. Japan is the craziest land reclamation country. Statistics, 1954 to 1982. Japan's land reclamation area reached 60,000 hectares, including the famous Kobe artificial island. Japanese authorities have also proposed the construction of another 700 artificial islands. But before they were implemented, things went wrong. From 1945 to 1978, Japan lost about 39,000 hectares of coastal beaches. It then disappeared at a rate of about 2,000 hectares a year. Problems such as marine pollution, ecological degradation, and siltation of navigation channels emerge in an endless stream. except for unscrupulous land reclamation. Japan also dumps all kinds of garbage into the ocean as land reclamation materials, causing widespread pollution of the ocean. Marine life cannot live on the coast. Now Japan's Ministry of Marine Environmental Protection has been forced to carry out experiments. Hope to find some good ways to restore the environment. Between the living environment of human beings and the ecological environment of the earth, the international community should abide by basic natural rules. Uncontrolled land reclamation is bound to bring unexpected disasters to mankind. When nature wants to take revenge on us, don't know what method will be used, also don't know when will come.
We continue our look this morning at what China does not want you to see. The United States says the superpower is reclaiming land in the South China Sea. Artificial islands under construction could become military bases. China has not granted CBS News access, but Seth Doan got as close as any Westerner might. And he is back in Beijing this morning. Seth, good morning.
Good morning. Those territorial claims can be so scattered they almost appear like a game of Chinese checkers, with different countries claiming different bits of land.